Most of you guys might be going to gym for a while now and might not like the progress you made so far. Don't worry about it. I've been through that myself as well. And today's video is going to be 3 mistakes you should avoid in the gym. And my name is Samson. I'm a certified personal trainer and specialist in sports nutrition. Let's go to the video. The first mistake which you guys should avoid is falling for this term where they say when you do high reps, it's for your muscle toning, and when you do low reps, it's for bulking. Both of these terms aren't true. First of all, toning is one of those buzzwords where they just say it and they don't have any science-based evidence to it. And most of the people, when they say the word toning, what they actually mean is burning those fats so that their underlying muscle can be visible through that. Losing fat, according to the best research we have, is by being in calorie deficit and eating enough protein. Building muscle comes from progressing tension stimulus by getting better at lifting weights over time. People think by doing more reps they are burning fat, especially from the body part they are training. Body fat spot reduction isn't possible, and there are plenty of research that shows that to us. Fine-tuning your cardio and diet to set up for caloric deficit and for fat loss is the right way to do, rather than using the weight training for toning. The other side of the coin, where they say using low reps for building mass, isn't true as well. Both high reps and low reps are effective tools for building muscle, as long as you're taking the sets to complete failure or close to that. The practical hypertrophy rep zone is between 6 to 15 reps. Reps beyond 15 can cause the same growth, but they are very taxing on recovery with no extra benefit. Reps less than 6 tends to run extra risk on getting injured. So 6 to 15 is reasonable, and you should be spending most of your time working on this rep range, just occasionally going below it or above it. The second mistake what most people do in the gym is trying to confuse their muscle and changing the things week after week. Like I said earlier, hypertrophy or muscle building is attained through progressive tension stimulus on the muscles. By constantly switching things up, you're actually hindering your growth because there is no intentionality in your progression. Keep the training routine the same for one mesocycle, which is basically around 6 to 8 reps, so you can track your progress and build muscle. So switching workouts week after week will actually stunt your growth rather than making progress in your physique or building muscle. If you aren't making any progress at the lifts, then you aren't building any muscles in the gym. The third mistake, which is very common, and I've used to think the same as well, which is getting sore is a sign of a great workout, which isn't at all. Soreness is a result of novel stimulus, not exactly an effective stimulus. Being sore is different from building muscle. Soreness is an indicator that you actually hit the muscle you're trying to hit. Workout log is a better way to make sure that the workout is counted rather than relying on the soreness. To see how much progress you have made, I would rather suggest you to check the metrics such as the weights, reps, mind-muscle connection, rather than relying on how much hurtful that workout was or how much sore you feel the day after the workout. That's it for today's guys. I hope you guys stay away from these mistakes and make some good progress in the gym. If you have any questions, comment below and I'll be really happy to answer to it. And please remember to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.